Guys, it is an end of an era. After months, and I mean months, of a crazy, long, up and down season, a couple breaks have came in, and now we are finally here to end the season. Finally, the golden season is going to come to an end, and one driver is going to walk away a winner of this race here at Joltis Mega Super Speedway, and of course crown themselves a champion. But of course, we still got one more race to finish before we crown that champion. And I'm here joined once again by a good friend of mine. He is not only the co-owner and the co-founder of NRSL Race Hub, he's also the driver of the number 42 for Said Keith Motorsports, and I could say a whole bunch, but I don't want to go rambling on and on. The one and only Kyle Keith. First off, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Your mic just dipped a little bit, but we can fix that in a second. Yeah, I know. It's no, it's great to be here. Final race of season 5. I mean, the golden season. It's been a long season, and it's time to get these guys jittery bugs for one last race.
Sponsored by Fuck You Irma. Anyways, had to point that out because that hurricane did knock out both me and Kyle's power, and it really did affect us a bit, but we finally got that out of the way. We're back, ready to go, and now get ready to do this race. But first, let's get down to your starting lineup here. Get ready for that demonetized part. Anyways, Kevin Shears on the pole for today's race. Starting second is Clint Spillman in the 4. Third will be Ian Dutta. Fourth, Jessica Shelton. Fifth, Zach Rogers. He's one of our championship contenders. We'll talk about all the championships and all the other drivers in just a bit. Starting 6 is Michael Norman in the 3. 7th, Tanner Sullivan. 8th, Anthony Ritchie. 9th, Kyle Miller. Completing the top 10, Zach Flickinger. And here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. Now, as we go through the lineup, this will be the last time you see these names on some certain people. And for others, well, they're going to be in a different ride next season. So you'll see some of your favorites. For some, it is their final farewell. On the last row, we have Zachary Fitzwater and Connor Meyer. So, let's get down to your championship contention. We're going to go from the bottom on up, so if all yours there, Kyle. I know I sent it to you, so go ahead and give the honors of the points battle.
Well, 1st through 5th is separated by a merely 12 points. Sitting at 5th with just 12 points back of your leader is Zach Rogers in the number 9. I know he's got to be excited to come into this race. Top 5 have a chance of this. And we'll get to playoff contention in just a second. 4th is Clint Spillman, 11 points back. I know he's looking really good. I mean, I think he's your 500 winner. This would be great if he could get the 500 and a championship in the same season. Be the first, I think, to do that. Johnny Gardner in 3rd. He's 10 back from the championship, and as you can see, we're getting smaller here. And he is tied with William Duncan for 10 back, which would be 2nd and 3rd in points. So either way you look at it, they're 2nd and 3rd. And then your points leader has had just record, just pacing chase. Dylan Potee in the AT&T Chevrolet. What a season for him. And now we're going to get to playoff scenarios. Dylan, you have the honor on that.
Thank you very much. As we're about ready to get the command very soon, we'll talk about who's going to be in the playoff contention. It's very simple. 2nd through 4th have a very difficult shot, but it is still possible, so we're going to pause and let the command roll on through.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's the command to fire them on up. So it is very simple, as you mentioned the points right there. The chase battle is very simple, 1 through 14 on where you finish as the top of the chaser to the worst of the chaser. However, if you win the chase race, you get an extra 2 points. A lot of people are wanting this guy to have problems, and that would be Dylan Potee. If he encounters a problem, and he's one of the first few chasers to be out of the race, then every other chase contender that is bound for the championship still has a legitimate shot. Quickly, we're going to go through the drivers that are going to be retiring at the end of this season, and Kyle Miller in the 43, this will be the last time you'll hear this name ever in the Intertestate community. This will be his final race. The same can be said for Caleb Harris in the 17, who's starting right behind him. Also, the same can be said, who's got a tribute scheme right there, is Anthony Ritchie in the 5. You can see the Loves, Farmers Insurance, all the sponsors there on there. The pace cars coming on down the pit road. 16 laps of action. Our ticker's up for the final time this season. Before we get to the rest of our retirees, Green flag is out. We are underway here at Joltis. Also including that's going to be retiring at the end of the season. Tanner Sullivan in the 2 car. Alex Franci will take over that spot after the season. There's already Navarro got a little close right there. And then Michael Norman, a big name right there. Last time you'll ever hear this name as well, too, unfortunately. Been around the NRSL since Season 2. And has been around NRSL 3 since 2011. And now in his last start ever, hopefully he'll go big or go home. And the same can be said for one of the NRSL's greatest here, Chris Washer in the 35. Who, ironic enough, the car next to him is honoring him in a good farewell there. Kyle Keith there in the 42, who's running a sky blue Dodge to say thank you, Chris Washer.
Mm-hmm. And
man,
yeah, they're not wasting any time to get 5
they're
wide.
Going.
Oh my gosh,
this is pretty scary. Because if you look very carefully, look who's in that spot. That's Dylan Poteet. Now, keep in mind about Poteet is this. He is around the intertestary community, not as much as he used to before, but the last time he's won a championship has been a long, long time. He was back in the glory days of his. However, he's still showing this season that he can still have it. All he had to chase, and once he made the chase, it's all there. Look at this. 5-6 wide throughout the pack. And I guarantee you, one spotter's praying right now. Please don't wreck. Look at this.
I'm trying to look at it. There's like pixels everywhere.
Look in the spectator camera angle here. That is something.
Yeah,
I have to take the ticker off right here. This is worth for Race Hub right here. If that ain't a good farewell, I don't know what will be right there.
That's almost as good as a 4-wide start or a 4-wide salute, man. That's just as good. Wow.
Heading into turn number 2, we are amazed right now. No cautions been out for the way how they're racing. Now, Xfinity, there were 3 cautions that came out, all for small instance wrecks there. However, after that, we were clean and green and finished under green, and oh, there goes the wreck! Oh my God, Power of the third, Seth Cole, Sullivan I seen around, Kyle Keith, Kev Shear, the big one is struck, Dylan Poteet I seen is involved, Dylan Poteet's involved, I seen the 31 go round, there he is, I do not believe it.
Dude.
However, he doesn't look like he has a whole lot of damage.
Oh no, this is
Kyle Miller, in his last start, will end up damaged. I see Michael Norman the 3. I think he got away with very minimal damage.
Zach Rogers is in it.
Oh, Zach Rogers, that's another one.
That's 5th. He's done.
Anthony McCurry, I see him with damage. I see a car smoking up ahead. That's Mason Powers.
I believe Gardner.
But Spillman is involved. Anthony Ritchie's involved.
Oh man.
Michael, okay, main moment of truth. Where's William Duncan? I gotta go like this here.
Where's
he
Gardner?
Is all right. He is in 12th.
Where's Gardner? Is he up in the front of the field like he was?
Johnny Gardner is in 6th.
All right, then he made it through.
2 drivers have made it through. Stephen Pollard the 3rd. TJ Curtis. There's Kyle Miller. Tanner Sullivan. That is it for them. Their careers. That's it.
Trent Dunham got involved. I think when you said Kyle Keith, I think you were looking at the different sky blue car.
I did see Kyle Keith get involved too because I did see it, the little buckle on the hood. I'll show you again. But for Kyle Miller, unfortunate end. Last season was his big momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And there you see the Farmland Ford and the Reds Apple Ale Ford are going to head down pit road for the final time. And that is it for both of them.
And let's. I mean, it's only 3 laps in, but let's just put it this way. What a career for both of them.
Yeah. There's
what
Pollard
a career.
the
Oh, it's only a 3rd.
Oh. There's Poteet the 31 you see right there. Zach Rogers. There's Trent Dunham. A lot of buckles. Alex May, another driver too. I forgot to mention, who will be replaced next season by Elijah Gilbert, which team will move back to the 30. Anthony Ritchie looks like he's probably going to continue. Other than that, they're going to do a lot of work on that hood. Now, there's the 42. I did see him get clipped, because I did see a super sky blue car get involved. Tell on the right side you're going to see on the screen, if we get the opportunity, I think he did get a little bump right there, and you could kind of see it.
I see pixels.
Of course you do. So we are under caution. We're on lap 3. Charles Sanford's the leader. You can see right there, though, Johnny Gardner and William Duncan have made it through. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, let's find out on who's out of the race right now. We got 3 out of the race. We got 4 chasers, I think, out. This is not good right there.
Right, but you got to remember, now with Poteet back in the field, this could help him out. He's not going to be up to speed. He's not going to be in there. Yeah,
We have to keep an eye on this here before we look at under caution. Jessica Sheldon is also coming down pit road with Michael Walton, Anthony Ritchie, Clint Spillman, Caleb Harris, Alex May, Trent Dunham, Zach Rogers, Dylan Poteet, Zach Flickinger, Ian Dunna, and Kev Shearer. Ironic enough, Kev Sheeran was up in the front of the field. Same for Clint Spillman. They both started in the front row. Now comes a moment of truth. We have to look at Dylan Poteet out of all of them, but
right,
I do hope, though, for Anthony Ritchie, though, I hope he's not going to be out of the race, but I think with the damage that he's got, I think that's it for him.
Yeah.
For Anthony Ritchie, though,
We'll find out here in a minute.
stellar season.
Here comes Poteet.
Moment of truth. He doesn't look like he has a whole lot of damage, but I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
And, yep, they're going to repair the car. That's a good sign.
Ritchie.
Anthony Ritchie, that's it for him.
Out, gone. Wow.
Another one. That's a stinger right there. One of the tribute rides this season.
Rogers is staying out. He's staying in this race. That could help him.
But I don't think it's just going to be enough, though. If
Poteet gets knocked out and 2 other chasers get knocked out, he's most likely
Poteet right there.
Yep.
But Spillman out of the race. That's another chaser. That's 5. Seth Cole, I did see him get in the air, and it don't look like he's going to make it back in, because I think if you see correctly, he's got roof damage. And 9 times out of 10, if you got roof damage, you're basically in a world of trouble. I'll be amazed if he gets back out, though.
Yeah,
The main question is this, though. If the 80 does retire, that means that... Oh, okay, I thought that was for a second. That means Johnny Gardner... Actually, let me see here. Actually, William Duncan would have to be... Actually, yeah, both William Duncan and Johnny Gardner have to be in must-win situations to win the championship.
Which it's in Joltis.
And Seth Cole is out of the race.
That's it. There we go. Win or go home. There we go. Winner or take it. So Poteet just has to finish this race.
Rogers is also out as well.
Oh.
Yeah, they have to win in order.
But that's below them. That's below them. So this helps them out just a little bit. But But here's the situation here, Dylan. You got Dylan Poteet. That's your leader in the points. He's back in the pack. He could get involved in a wreck. Not saying he will, but he could. Now you have William Duncan and Johnny Gardner racing for a win. They're going to make very, very aggressive moves now. So where do you lean the needle? Do you lean it towards Poteet just hanging back and just finishing this race? Or do you lean it towards Johnny Gardner going up and winning this race and hoping Poteet wrecks? It's a very fine needle.
And the problem, too, for Poteet is he's got Trent Dunham behind him who's got damage. And from what it looks like, too, I think everybody else is actually damage-free for the most part. So caution's out for the first time today. We had to take a look with all of our championship contenders to see what was going on. So a little extensive, and apologize, but we're going to take a look at our first caution for today's race. The big one strikes at Joltis Mega Super Speedway. We are back. We had to take a look at this replay. Look at this, though. 6 wide on the bow right there. And just a small mistake by one driver, and you could tell the big one can just strike with a snap of a finger. Looks like Kyle Keith was trying to give room to R.J. Bishop in the 91. He's going to squeeze Trent Dunham right there. You can also see Johnny Gardner also kind of pinches the 42. So he had to back off, and that pushes his car up the track. You can see right there. And also, Kyle Matthews was trying to go underneath the 42. So they're just about 7 wide, and then there is just no room for error right there. And unfortunately, what happens when one car goes around everybody? And just Tanner Sullivan. There's Dylan Poteet, how he gets involved. He just gets a clip right there. And then you can see Clint Spillman. That's on top
Seth Cole
Ian Dunn right there.
Just insta stop for Seth Cole. That is very
Zach
awesome.
Rogers.
Wow.
There's Kyle Miller right there. Plenty of drivers right there. There's Pote.
Sky Commons. What in the name?
Wow. He made it work. See one spinning up ahead. That's
Sky
DJ Curtis.
Commons.
Had a job by Sky Commons, who ironically was in the back of the pack. And it's like they say, when the big one happens, you want to be in the back of the pack. There's Michael Norman. We didn't see him really get involved in that. But we want to go to Seth Cole.
Scary.
We're trying to get a really good view. You can kind of see from the helicopter cam, he got stuck.
Yep. Austin Dilloned it.
Yep. So you could see when the wreck was coming, it's just all the cars were shoved up to the track, and unfortunately Seth Cole was right there, and he just gets pushed, and look at that car just fly.
And then stops.
Unfortunately, the NOS ran out of energy there.
Oh God!
Oh man, I had to make that. I had to make that pun. No more energy there.
Nope.
You can see though. You are right about Sky Common. Actually, he did get a little wiggle right there. I don't know if he actually made it through.
We're gonna find out.
Let's actually go with the 24. Let's actually see if he made it through that. We're gonna slowly go on the roof cam and see if he made it through. I don't know. Oh, that looks
little race buddy in action here. He's on the back, on the top, so he's obviously gonna see
let's
it.
Go with the slow-mo because we have to see for a fact if the DuPont Chevrolet does make it through.
All right, so this is about the time you're gonna see the 42 probably lean a little bit.
This was
it's probably gonna happen right
exit
here.
3, you can see that's Kyle Matthews on the high line right there in that 09.
Yeah. Let's see, he slides up the track.
Here's the wreck
Sky,
right about
Sky moves down 4
here.
lanes almost.
That's the second lane right there.
Oh,
now there's
there
probably
is.
the third who also gets airborne there. Oh, he gets a piece of clip
Whoa.
Stillman.
Yeah.
Gets
But
a
did you
small
see
little
Seth
clip
Cole?
there.
You see Seth Cole from that view. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's crazy.
God.
Now look, he's got all these cars around him. That's Caleb Harris you're seeing right there. Kyle Miller threads the needle.
Parentheses, wow.
That's a not bad job right there. Despite getting lightly involved, he made it through relatively well. And if he's wondering who that is in the smoke, that's DJ Curtis right there. Oh, Jessica Shelton. How? How in the world did she make it through that one?
Oh.
Unbelievable. So Sky Commons got a little bit involved. I don't think that's going to really affect his car.
Now.
Caution's out. Take it back to the green. Pace cars give us 1 lap to go. We mentioned all the drivers out of the race. And they include from the bottom down Anthony Ritchie, Clint Spillman, Caleb Harris, Alex May, Zach Rogers, Ian Dunham, Mason Powers, Anthony McCurry, Keith Batson, Tanner Sullivan, Kyle Miller, DJ Curtis, Stephen Pollard III, and Seth Cole all out of the race. Pace cars coming back down the pit road. 10 laps to go. Go back to green flag. We are back underway in Joltis. Charles Sanford with a nice start. Top 10 rundown at the line was Charles Sanford, Jackie Tang, JT Bryant, RJ Bishop, Zachary Fitzwater, Johnny Gardner, Paul Barber, Levi McIntyre, Austin Mongold, and who was that 51? Connor Meyer there. I had a loss of thought right there. And I'll tell you what, everyone got off pretty well. And looking at Pote, you could tell.
He's keeping alive now. He's just staying with these 2 guys.
Yeah, you can tell. One's actually got some damage. That's really affecting his car. And what a tough break also for Kevin Shearer, the pole sitter right there. Unfortunately, won't get anything done there in the Dodge Charger right there. So, Dylan Pote, he's determined to be in the back of the field. Meanwhile,
up front, which is a gaggle of cars. My Lord.
There is a gaggle. I think I want to say from either Michael Norman in the 3 or Zach Flickinger, Kyle Matthews, and Jessica Shelton. Those 3 right there, we could determine the pack right there. We can at least confirm Sky Commons and Michael Norman will be a part of this pack. However,
if he wins this race,
Flickinger, Matthews, and Shelton, I don't know.
If he wins this race, I'm going to go back and just look at that clip over and over and over, him missing that wreck.
Johnny Gardner, though, he's leading. And William Duncan's also making an appearance to the front. But here's the question I want to ask, Kyle. When do you want to make that move coming back up to the front with this pack we got?
It's tough because right now it looks like if you get stuck in the back, you could go either way. So, I mean, it's Joltis.
Now look at this, though. At the top 2, Johnny Gardner and William Duncan were the top 2. Now, the way how they're running, and if my memory serves me correctly, Dylan Pote, there's no other chasers ahead of him or behind him, so that is something to keep in mind, too. I actually forgot, Mason Powers is also a chaser. I don't know. It's going to be a tight battle. We'll have to add up when the race is over. But if Gardner or Duncan do not win, we can at least confirm that Dylan Potteet's going to win the championship.
Correct.
That is at the halfway point. Oh, Charles Sanford's around! JT Bryant! Caution will wave!
Where's Poteet?
Kyle Matthews gets on by. Flickinger's involved. And
Here comes
there's
I said
Poteet.
Poteet makes it through.
Now, no chasers I've seen. Wait a minute, actually, hold on a second. Oh, Zach Flickinger's involved. He's a chaser. And that's it. That's the championship. We got ourselves a championship, and it's going to be crowned early. It's going to be Dylan Poteet, who is going to win the championship thanks to the chasers wrecking.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Unreal. The 31 team in Tweenix Racing are celebrating like they just won the biggest race of their life and championship. But now, we got to determine a winner of this race. And I guarantee you, William Duncan and Johnny Gardner not only did not want to see that caution, they did not want to see any other chaser get involved like that one right there.
I mean, it's too early. I mean, we can speculate he might be champion, but unless he gets involved in a wreck or one of them win, I'm not going to call it early.
Unbelievable. I am in shock. I am in absolute shock. Oh my. Charles Sanford, you see also involved, and he's smoking. His day is over as well.
Yeah. They're both done.
I am in shock. I have no words coming out of my mouth. From the moment Dylan Poteet gets involved in the wreck at Sebring, to an opportunity where 5 drivers have an opportunity to battle the championship, and all just goes down the drain. We can at least confirm, though, Zach Rogers, he's done. Clint Spillman is done. I think Poteet's got it. There's no way.
If they win, I mean, that's also two bonus points. So
that's true.
And where he finishes also determines that in the points.
Now, the next chaser up ahead is Jessica Shelton. Actually, let me double check to be sure. No, It's not Jessica Shelton.
Oh, really?
It is. Where is it here? I'm actually. Hold on a second. Looking through. Not Paul Barber. Not Norman. Not Navarro. RJ Bishop.
That's way up the field.
RJ Bishop. Levi McIntyre.
Look at the chasers in the top 4.
That's amazing. Man, I still cannot believe it. Because if you think about it, you look through the list. Out of the race, that's a chaser. Seth Cole, Stephen Paul III, TJ Curtis. There's 3 right there. Then you got Mason Powers, that's 4. And then Zach Rogers, 5. Spillman, 6. 7 now for Zach Flickinger.
I'm still.
I forgot about Fitzwater. Fitzwater's a chaser. Yeah. That's where I was failing. Yeah. I'm like, I knew there's another chaser. So half the chasers just about wrecked.
I'm still holding out for see if they win or not. Because if they win, where Poteet finishes, that could be a big nod.
True. Remember, William Duncan and Johnny Gardner are both 10 points back.
That's why I'm trying to say if they win, that's points, and then bonus 2 points for win. It could be tight.
Yeah, it ain't over yet, but the caution's out. We are definitely curious to know what even happened to bring out the caution. Let's take a look what happened. All right, welcome back here, guys. We are with Austin Mongold, and when you see this move, I think a lot of people are going to question Mean Gold Racing after this one right here, because when you see it, I am in shock.
He comes up the track
and just gets Charles Sanford just enough in the corner panel, clips him into Cody Lamas, JT Bryant.
Oh, my God. He's going against the wall.
Is doing that half a slide. And then there you see Zach Flickinger in the bottom left of your screen trying to avoid head-on into Charles Sanford right there.
Ooh. Sky Commons again getting through.
Wow. Sky Commons just on a roll. But that right there, that really was something William Duncan and Johnny Gardner did not want to hear. Look, Kyle Matthews just barely missing through that. But they did not want to hear Zach Flickinger get involved. And also the fact that he's going to be out of the race. Because look right there, Dylan Poteet, through the smoke and mist of everything, makes it through. I I don't know what to say right here. It's still a long shot, but it does not look good for many. Poteet need to be in the bottom, but not looking good there. Caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Lights on top of the pace car are out. Pace car is giving us the 1 lap to go. We're going to have a 4-lap shootout to determine the winner of this race.
Oh boy.
Out after that, somewhere Zach Flicker and Charles Sanford with a clutch and piston issue. 26 cars remain out on the track. Looks like about I want to say 18 cars, maybe 19 will be on the lead, up to pace.
Yeah.
So, William Belkin fighting for his life. He is your leader. Second, Johnny Gardner. Third, Kyle Keith. Fourth, Brett Pritchard. Fifth, Chris Washer. Sixth, Zachary Fitzwater. Seventh, Levi McIntyre. Eighth, James Qualls. Ninth, RJ Bishop. 10th, Connor Meyer. Where is our champion restarting? In the 22nd position.
It's still a ways back.
Still got a race to finish, too. Pace car is about to make its left turn on the pit road. I don't know what to say. Anything can happen. 4 laps go. Can we finish under green? Green flag is out. We are back once again as in Joltis.
Yeah, good restart there for,
William Duncan,
looks like, yeah.
Looks like Fitzwater got moved up right there.
There goes Pritchard.
Here comes Chris Washer. Now keep in mind, some of the retirees, they don't want to end up losing the race on their last race of their career. They're in the good or go home situation. Win and finish out in the sunset.
Paris trying to look at the extreme low line, moves back to the middle lane.
Look at Meyer 51 make a move. Michael Norman just got shoved up to the high line. I don't know. I think your time you want to make up to the front of the field once they hit the stripe with 14 to go, or not 14 to go, on lap
15.
14 to 16, and go from there. It looks like from where Devin Becker is, actually Alex Ferranti is 16, so 15 cars could have a battle for the win.
Sky Commons too.
Looks like Ferranti, Sky Commons, Kyle Matthews. We're going to make it now 18 cars battling for the win. That's because Sheldon, Trent Dunham, they don't look like they're in the good contention right there.
Paris
the lead draft. Sheldon needs to rely on her teammate. While Dunham and others, they need to get going. Mongol may have a chance as well. I guarantee you people are still not happy. Mongol's actually trying to pass Trent Dunham. I don't blame him.
Poteet trying to make a move.
That's for the 20... Actually, what position is that for? Well, he was. And JT now trying to go back around him. Poteet was last scored 24th.
That's another point. Position. That's another point missing. But at the front of the field, it is still... they're not... wow, Navarro with a huge move.
They're racing with the lead. Here comes Angel Navarro in the 25. Shooting through the inside line, going for second.
He's got to help.
Who I'm seeing fourth on that inside line. Here comes the WWE Chevrolet of Michael Norman.
It'd be amazing if that 3-car won his final race.
If he does, that would be good. But Johnny Gardner has other plans. Here he comes the inside line.
That's championship contender.
I guarantee you for Kyle, he don't know what to say about Paul Bard if he gets the win or not. But to say Keith Carr get the win would probably make him the happiest right there.
Damn
now
right.
Brett Pritchard going for second. Norman trying to clear Gardner off the middle line. He's going to do it. He's going to stand that inside line.
And the 49 and the 3 teaming up. Remember, that's going to flip-flop next season. The 49 is going to be the 3. Can the 3 get his last win with Michael Norman?
2 laps to go when we head to the stripe. And it looks like from where Kyle Matthews is at, there are going to be all the drivers left battling for this victory. 18 cars. You heard me right, folks. 18 cars are going to battle for this win. Any one of them could have the opportunity to win this race. Pritchard will get the lead. Here comes RJ Bishop coming to the front.
Wreck will end it, so let's see if they keep it calm or go all out.
Keep in mind, he's switching numbers next season. He's going to the 98. The last time you're seeing him in the 91. And speaking
98's
of the 98,
behind him,
Devin
too.
Becker's behind him. How about the irony there? Now Becker going for second.
Yeah.
Michael Norman, he still has that shot. If he can get going now, this is the time.
I don't know. I think they're not going to make it back around for lap 16. I think you're going to see a wreck.
I don't know.
But it's 3 wide for second.
I don't know what to expect.
Pritchard has a strong car. He's been in the lead for almost 2 laps now.
He's got a really good car. And I'll tell you what, Sedkeep's got one of their good super speedway programs. And they're showing right there. Fitzwater trying to get in the inside, and Norman can't do it. Here comes Devin Becker for the lead. Here
Oh,
comes
Pritchard
Michael
almost-
Norman coming, though.
Pritchard almost just ended the field there.
White
Lucas in
flag
fourth.
coming at the line. We're going to race it one more lap around to end the season. Here comes Norman. White flag. Lap to go for Michael Norman. This is all or nothing for him. He can do whatever he can. He's trying to win one more race. His last ever race
Here
in the
comes
NRSL
Gardner.
community.
Don't forget about Gardner. He's there.
Oh, Gardner may have two. Here comes Fitzwater for the inside for second. Trying to get it. Norman trying to get the run the high line. Can he get it? No. He just
He
held
did. He
on.
got put down.
Oh, and he can't hold on. Here comes
Oh.
Fitzwater for second.
Be big for Fitzwater.
Come on,
We're halfway
Norman.
through.
Line on the high line. You can do it. Do whatever you can. Here
Harris
comes
on the
William
bottom.
Duncan now for second. Or at least for third, rather.
God.
Now Norman's out of the picture.
What is this race?
Evan Becker trying to hold them off one more time around. Now Fitzwater can shove the high line. Here comes William Duncan.
Oh my goodness
Now
gracious.
Meyer. Here comes Kyle Keith, too.
I can't.
Here they come, heading to the final turn. Duncan trying to look. He's trying.
looking.
Oh, and he can't seem to do it. He's got one more chance. He's got to make the move now. Trying to shove the 98 to the high line. He's trying. He gets shoved up the high line. That's going to seal the deal. Evan Becker in the 98. He is going to win it. Joltis and Dylan Potey is going to be your Season 5 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series champion when he crosses the stripe. He will finish 25th, and the gold season goes to Dylan Potey.
Wow.
Unreal.
Their first championship, I think.
Phoenix Racing is going to celebrate a championship for Dylan Potey, who adds on to the collection, and the old-timer still has it.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, man, you got to feel, though, for Michael Norman gave everything he could. He'll come away with an 8th-place finish in his last ever start. I thought for a second he had that second held on off.
I
but
thought
just couldn't hold on.
that bottom lane, he was too tight. You could tell it just wasn't hanging on the bottom.
And also, a farewell to one of the best NRSL drivers that we have ever had, Chris Washer, in the Dawn BMW. The lucky break for BMW, it's not their last race. They're going to have Kate Anderson be a part of the 35 team next season.
And
But for
isn't
Chris
Kate
Washer-
Anderson in the Clash too? So we could see 2 BMWs.
Possibly.
Because
But,
she's a past champion.
yeah, well, for Xfinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for Chris Washer, a farewell to him, arguably the best NRSL driver. Second tied on the all-time wins list. The only 2-time Cup Series champion. And a great career nonetheless for the 35 team and the crowd. A salute to the 35 team. And Michael Norman also heading down pit road. Devin Becker, you seen the 98. He's going to do his victory lap. You can see right there. But what a shame right there. William Duncan, top chaser, but unfortunately couldn't get the win. Couldn't get it done. A stellar job right there. But the fans are up on their feet. Kyle Keith, you can see honor for Chris Washer right there. For 2 legends here in the NRSL. Chris Washer managed to get the job done. Arguably the best driver in NRSL history. I mean, this is probably the best NRSL driver, hands down.
Yeah, it doesn't have the most wins, but championships make more than wins, so yes.
Yeah.
I
Chris
agree.
Washer, we salute to you. Farewell, good luck on your future endeavors. There goes his car. And for Michael Norman, a fellow Florida native there, his last ever start, almost got the job done. Unfortunately, will come away 8th. And a farewell to Michael Norman right there.
Unbelievable.
But for Dylan Potey, he is your champion this season, in the golden season. Got the job done. What a chase momentum he had. Despite what happened to him at Sebring, we thought this is not good. Who don't know who's going to battle for the championship. 5 drivers end up battling, 4 with him. Got involved in wrecks.
And there he goes.
And there he goes.
Champion.
But
Wow.
Evan Becker will have this parade lap to celebrate the win. He's moving over to the 91, ironic enough. RJ Bishop going over to the 98. Devin Becker moving over to a brand new number, never used in the NRSL before, in the Cup Series especially, the 04. So, forward to see how that's going to be.
A lot of new numbers next season.
Oh, yeah, a lot of new numbers. But Devin Becker going to get the job done. Let's get to your finishing results here at the Top 10 Rundown, presented by NBC Sports. Devin Becker with the win. Second, William Duncan. Third, Zachary Fitzwater. Fourth, Connor Meyer. Fifth, Angel Navarro. Sixth, Jackie Tang. Seventh will go to Levi McIntyre. Eighth, Michael Norman. Ninth, Archie Bishop. The top 10 will be Kyle Keith. So not too shabby for the 42 team to end the season on the high note there.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the rest of your results here. As mentioned, our top 10. Brett Pritchard had a really good... You said he had a good car. Almost came away with the top 10 finish. He'll come away in 11th. James Qualls, 12th. Chris Washington, his last ever start, will come away in the 13th position. Paul Barber. Well, we know for a fact he's not going to be returning to the Cup Series, unfortunately, because season 6 already been all filled out. But could be a part of season 7, the Xfinity Series, so we shall see what will happen to Paul Barber, if it is a possibility. Johnny Gardner will come away 15th. Alex Ferranti, his last start with Brony Racing, he will come away in the 16th position. He'll be replacing Tanner Sullivan in the 2 car. Sky Commons dodged some wrecks. He'll come away 17th. Kyle Matthews ended up 18th. 19th, Austin Mongol. 20th, JT Bryant. 21st, Cody Lamas. 22nd, Trent Dunham. 23rd, Jessica Shelton. 24th, Kev Shearer. 25th, the champion will go to Dylan Poteet right there in that position. 26th, the last car to finish the race was Michael Walton.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And then everyone
on down. All
wow.
out of the race from 29th on down was all from the big one, and everybody else, well, just couldn't get through. What a shame right there. But some notables right there. Anthony Ritchie, his last start right there, he had the tribute scheme in the 5. He is out of it. He's done. Farewell to him. Richie, we wish you the best on your future endeavors. No matter what it'll be, man. Good luck to you, whatever happens. Both me and Kyle Keith, we will wish you the best.
Mm-hmm.
Clint Spellman ended up 30th. Caleb Harris, unfortunately, he was a lot of AFK there and had no interest afterward, but wanted to finish the season out, so I granted that, and that's it for Caleb there. Not a whole lot happened. Didn't, unfortunately, get a win there, but... Or actually, he did get a win in the Cup Series. Only one win he happened to get in the 18 car in Mosport. That was his only win he had, but other than that, nothing else special happened.
Oh, you're kidding me, right? I called those last couple laps so wrong. I thought Caleb Harris was in there. Oh my God.
Zach Rogers will come away 34th. Ian Dutta, he'll come away 34th. He announced that next season will be his last, so he'll be getting the Michael Norman treatment. I know that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mason Powers, 35th. Anthony McCurry, 36th. Good news for Audi. Will stay another year there. Batson, 37th. Tanner Sullivan, unfortunately for him, the Illinois native, Chicago native, my fellow Chicagoan. Unfortunately, that's it for him. But not bad, stellar season there. Got a couple wins, including at Borden, which was a big win he had. That was his last race he won, which was this season too. And unfortunately, that'll be it for him. But a great stellar season for him. Only 38th. Kyle Miller. Man, what unfortunate there. Did not have what he had last season there, where he picked up 2 wins. Last one being at Iowa, where he had that miraculous finish over Michael Walton. He'll come away 39th. Wish you the best on your future endeavors as well. Same for you and Sullivan. DJ Curtis, 40th. Pollard, 3rd. Volkswagen stays one more year. They'll end up 41st. And Seth Cole will end up dead at last. What a race this has been, nonetheless. What a season, too. The Golden season had its up and downs. We had a couple breaks. You know, some unfortunate circumstances for me. I know I had my situation with my father. I appreciate everyone's prayers and concern for him still. Thank you very much this very day. We also had a break because of Hurricane Irma that came on through in the Florida Panhandle.
That bitch.
And Kyle both lost power, and we really wanted to finish this up so badly. So this was also the other reason, too, why Kyle needed to do this, because in a way to say, you know what, I'm back from the power. And fuck you, Irma! There we go. Had to get that.
Try to do this before the storm, too. It was just like, oh.
But, yes, what a way to return. NSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series will be next week. I want to say next Saturday. I'll let you guys know on a time when it comes on out, and we'll go from there. It'll be the original Cup Mod with 2001 cars, and we'll go from there. First come, first serve. I'll mention more about it when the sign-ups come on up. And when the off-season comes on, happening in NRSL, we will have testing sessions. That'll be over in Daytona. 3 for Cup, 1 for Xfinity. unless if it's a bigger field, then we'll have 2, and we'll go from there. And then for the first time ever, Kyle, because you kind of helped me out with this, you could do the honors by announcing this for next season.
Oh, yeah. Let me get the photo here so I can get these names right because I forget. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to have a shootout and a showdown. Oh, here they are. Yeah, the Bud Light Showdown is going to be for all the drivers. Probably also a couple one-off drivers, Dylan? Is that what you're saying, too?
Possibility, you never know.
That would be huge for them. Then you get the Budweiser Shootout.
All the pole sitters for this season will be a part of it.
Yeah, well, they'll be
showdown.
They'll be right onto the shootout. Then you have the showdown that gets that little bit of drivers left. But all the pole sitters and maybe playoff, depending on how big the field is, will go straight to the shootout. But the showdown is that big race. Then you have the Gatorade Duel, which will set the lineup for the 500, right?
Yes,
I think that's what you said.
And then Season 6's Daytona 500, which I will promise you one thing, it will be bigger and better than ever. Guaranteeing you.
And that's all part of Bud Light Speed Weeks at Daytona.
Sure. So, for me and for Kyle Keith, which Kyle, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it so much.
No problem.
If you want to check out more, please be sure to follow NRSL Race Hub. That is on Facebook. The links will be down below in the description. Also, if you have Discord and you're brand new and want to keep up with all the NRSL updates, please feel free to hit the link down below. And if in case it randomly expires and all that, please be sure to PM and we will send you an invite link there so that we can come on in as well. Before I slander word and I speech the slurry and thank you everyone for an amazing season. Thank you everyone for a part. We finally have it finished. On to the off season. And for Kyle Keith and your boy, X8675379-858, D Young, signing on off for the final time this season. Congrats to Devin Becker on the victory this season, and congrats to Dylan Potey on the championship. Till then, from Joltis Mega Super Speedway and Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, we say farewell, goodbye, and of course, peace out.
Bye-bye.
Fuck you, Irma!